Steve from Marshall, and this is the Code 100 that I'm plugged into. So Code is all digital, and it emulates lots of different types of amplifier, and you've got built-in digital effects as well, and you can control everything either on the amp itself, on the panel, or with your device such as a tablet or a mobile phone. I'll just go through some of the stock presets first, kind of as they are. I mean, there's a lot on there, there's 100, so I'll just show you a few of the go-to really. So the first one is called JTM Chill. Okay, so it's just a straight up clean, no nonsense. It's a clean again, it's like an American style clean. And we've got a little bit more reverb and like a vintage delay on this one as well, so you can hear a little bit more with the effects. Like I say, remember all of these are editable, so you can use these as a starting point for your own tone. So I'm adjusting the presets on the amp, but obviously I can do it with the foot switch as well, or using the iPad, which we'll get into in a minute. Blues breaker. So, you know, our very famous sort of combo from the mid 60s. So it gives you that slightly broken up, sort of dirty, sort of bluesy tone. Stuff.
So if I wanted to add delay to that?
Okay, so two ways. Like I say, you can do everything on the panel. A lot of people think you have to rely on the app. You don't have to use it at all if you don't want to. So you can be old school and add it here. So the top row here is all my effects and preamps and all that kind of stuff. So I can edit all of it on the panel. Yeah. I'll show you on the app though, because it's a bit easier to show you on the camera what's going on. So it's showing me the preset that I'm on at the moment, and obviously to change presets, battery's going, to change presets I can either just scroll through each one manually, or I can actually pull out the preset tab on the side and it's got a list of the presets. Okay, so once you're on the preset you want, I can adjust all the basic EQ on here, so I can just slide things up and down on there. So that's, you know, that's my basic gain, bass, middle, treble, etc. And then I can go to the amp type, and it's showing me what I'm using as far as the preamp goes, the power amp goes, and the cabinet. But I can adjust all of those on there, so you can see all the preamps in there.
That'll work on Android as well as that?
Yeah. And then the effects work exactly the same, so go to where it says effects, and it's showing me at the minute, it's just got a spring reverb on there. But to turn any of the effects on or off, there's a little power button on the side there. So if they're grey, it means they're bypassed. Yeah. So just switch it on, press anywhere where it says delay, and it will bring up the delay and the parameters. At the top, it's showing me it's a studio, but I can change that to one of the 4 delay types. So it says multi, reverse, studio, or vintage. I'll put it on vintage. Okay, and then we've got the delay time here, which goes from 0 to sort of 4,000 milliseconds. So that's quite a dark delay because I've chose the vintage. But if I go to, for example, the studio, I've got more of a pronounced sort of brighter delay now.
More like a boss kind of tone now.
Yeah, exactly. So if I want to store that, just go back to the home screen on the app, and I can either store on the app or the panel. Like I said, I can hit the store button on there, or I can hit save on the corner there, and it'll give me the option to rename it. There we go. And then change the location of where I want to store it to. Here's a plexi. This is your typical Marshall sort of. well, so if I start rolling back the volume, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, and then something a little bit more heavier, we'll go for this one. So that's kind of like a real heavy sort of rhythm tone. That's really great if you like detuning and stuff like that as well. We'll try something a little bit more self-indulgent. So this is like a plexi kind of lead tone. What we're doing on this preset is we're emulating a cranked up plexi. We've also got one of the built-in digital Marshall governor pedals in the front of it, so it's giving us even more sort of gain. So this is your typical sort of rock god sort of sound, which I'm not, by the way. Volcano. I could keep going on and on. We'll look at something cleaner, but with again more effects.
Can we hear something that had a different cab?
Yeah,
I mean, a comparison between
the cabs.
I'm quite interested to hear the difference between those as
well. I'll go back to. I'll go back to like that plexi.
Yeah.
And go to amp. So I'll start off with the 1960X, which you've got the preset set to, which is a 4x12 with greenbacks. So this is the sound you heard earlier. We go to a 2x12, so I'm going to select a 1936V, so this is our 2x12 with the vintage speakers in it. So I'm not sure if you're picking up on that in the camera, but you can hear it.
Well, the mid-range focus isn't pronounced in the greenbacks, isn't it?
That's it, exactly.
It's not on the 1936.
And even if we go to a 1x12, so it's becoming even more sort of tighter and focused now. And we'll go to another 4x12, but again with different speakers. So the standard 1960 cab that we do with the 75 watt speakers. Back to the greenback. So you can hear the different flavours of speaker going in there, even though it's the same type of cabinet, different speakers. Yeah. So. But a lot of people say, well, I don't really know the difference between all the different cabinet types or the speaker types, so just go with the one you like the sound of at the end of the day. I was going back to like a JTM 45 clean, which we heard earlier, but basically just added some chorus. You can see I've added a bit of everything actually, all the effects are on there. So I've got a compressor, modulation, delay and reverb. So that gives you that sort of real big processed sound. Very 80s. Everyone loves it really. As well as like the app, we've got an online website called my.marshall.com, and it basically allows you to download more presets, share your presets. It's like a community, an online community. So Marshall keep uploading new presets on there as well. Like I say, you can download other user presets, but what I love about it is you can manage your library online as well. So if you've got all your presets in your amp, you know, you can rearrange and reconfigure them, how you want them to sit on the amp and all that kind of stuff, rename them, all those kind of things. And hopefully see you guys soon.